Hello and welcome, my dear fellows. I want to tell you there is a nice Cage Warriors card coming up. We don't have UFC cards coming up this weekend. We really don't have much of them, but generally, this fight card is looking good, slick, and I'm confident this might be. Well, this is going to be the most popular event this weekend. There's nothing to say about it, so let's see how this breaks down. I'll break down the whole event, and I won't be in a rush though. Really won't be in a rush though, and I think this might be, mm, you know, nice, one of the nicest cards in Newcastle ever. 15 bouts. Love to watch all of them. But let's engage now. The first fight, Jordan O'Neill versus Todoris Cerdas. Got Jordan to win. I think he's just better everywhere. Got Jordan to win. Prince McLean versus Francesco Mazzeo. McLean is a very technical fighter. Got a lot of experience. Mazzeo is a young, upcoming phenom. I'm going to say Mazzeo to win or no distance. We mustn't underestimate the American fighter. Jackson Clark versus Fodey Bentaib. I don't know much about Jackson Clark, so I'm gonna risk here no distance. I don't know much about him. I was unable to dig out his fights. Nick Bagley versus Nick Belkema. I've got Bagley to win. Next one is Albert Serpetti versus Charles Joyner. No distance, so Joyner to win. I'm right in everything, so. Then we got Joe Ambler versus Michael Chamo. Joe Ambler used to have a great amateur career, but Michael Chamo is, he was fighting big guys, he was fighting big beasts, and I'm gonna say Michael to win or no distance. Michael Chamo is actually a very underrated fighter. He has never backed down in front of a challenge, and that's why his score isn't that good. Jack Humphries versus Joao dos Santos. I've got Jack to win. Then we go with Bailey Gilbert versus Marco Sarasjarvi. The Finnish fighter is nice, and he might give his opponent a hard time. I don't know what to say about this one. I believe this goes the distance. Say goes the distance or Marco to win. I think Marco could win actually. This Finnish guy is very, very tough and dangerous to beat. Josh Abraham versus Aiden Lee. Another high level combat, and here is where the main card actually starts. So, in another high level combat, I'm confident that Josh Abraham should get slight advantage, but again, we mustn't ignore the fact that Aiden Lee could knock you out or submit you from any position. I'm gonna give slight edge to Josh to win. And I really think these two might actually bring it on. Also, I forgot Joe Fields versus Tom Wright. I've got Joe Fields to win. Joe Fields to win. Then off we go with the next one. Jason Blair versus Artur's Lasons. I just think Blair's wrestling is going to be too much. I'm going with Blair to win. The Latvian could win if he keeps the fight on the feet, but it's unlikely to happen. Leon Hill versus Tommy Hawthorne. Hard fight to predict. Both fighters going for the finish. Going with no distance or Leon to win. Next, Kennedy Freeman versus Giselle Libania. Going with Freeman to win. Then we go with the next one, James Power versus Daniel Koloshinsky. James Power is a very powerful fighter. Koloshinsky is a young gun, big prospect, but Power has more of the experience. Power should win. I think Power should win. Finally, The last one is Hardwick versus Orlando Wilson Prins. This is for Cage Warriors vacant featherweight championship. Hardwick can win if he drags the Dutch fighter to the ground. Can he drag the Dutch fighter to the ground? I don't think so. I think Hardwick might actually win this one without many issues. I think Hardwick would win this one. He just has to fight smart. I'm going with Harry to win or over 2.5. Good luck, my dear fellas. I hope you're gonna earn some money. Nice fight card. I will try to stream it if my time allows. It should allow. Don't have much of a work going on, but you never know. Catch ya.